Well, I shall pursue, if I may may shoot the first question after the first break. I would like to follow through your position in regard to increasing money supply by means of the Ayuda, Dr. Montemayor. And the empirical evidence suggests to us that if you keep on giving Ayuda to the deserving recipients, at a later time, you are going to engender learned helplessness. How do you deal with this?
Well, when I say that, well, there are two things that, for us to recover, the fiscal policy and also the monetary policy. Monetary policy, you increase the money supply, but you only do that in the short term. You see, we are still in the pandemic, and even with post-pandemic, we have to help every person. The MSMEs, more than 50% or 500,000 companies, some are permanently, some are temporarily stopped. They need budget to, to stimulate the economy. The people who are seriously and severely affected, they should be given assistance. But I emphasize in many interviews that this is only for the short term. We have to create jobs, we have to create employment in order we will be ready in the long haul. Now, I said that we have to increase for the meantime the money supply because there is a very much need for our economy to be stimulated. Not necessarily we will go into quantitative easing because the increase in money supply will also create big impact as far as inflation is concerned. But the thing is, we are still in the pandemic stage where the stimulation of economy very much needs this the money that is circulating in our system.
Dr. Montemayor, let me just have a follow-up questions. Kasi ang sabi niyo po, ang monetary policy ninyo na mag-increase ng money supply will only be for the short term. Pero itong pagbibigay ng ayuda, this is dependent on the duration of the pandemic. So how can you make it short term? Eh yung ayuda, dependent ito kung gaano tatagal yung pandemic.
Well, yes. Alam niyo po, we are on the, I am an optimist. I am very much optimistic about our condition. We are in alert one, but we have to be aggressive in our preventive aspect. No? It is very hard to conclude that only this pandemic contributed, that even before the pandemic, we are already suffering. Now, what I am saying is that just to stimulate the economy, we need this kind of assistance. And if people can now be independent on their own, for example, the MSMEs will already be revived in the near future, there is no need for them to depend or to become parasite with the money of the government. And we have to create, we have to provoke, stimulate also small businesses in order for the people not to depend too much on government's dole-outs. So, yun po, no, short term lang naman, but we really have to help them. No? All over the world, no, ganyan ang ginagawa ngayon, because that is, tandaan po natin, for the economy to be revived, there are three things that are important. Number one is credit. No? The access to money, the discount windows are very important also for small, medium enterprises. And for productivity to be increased as well as growth, you need access to credit. So with credit, we mean not only money, but the openness, the availability, the access to revive our economy.